Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Feminine Heart Show with Jess. So today I'm going to touch upon something that I have experienced. I think day before yesterday, and that kind of shocked me because it kind of gave me the idea that maybe I'm not making it very clear what feminine energy is exactly not. So I am a part of a Facebook group and somebody posted this question there: why are modern relationships not as long lasting as relationships back in the days of our grandparents? So I had responded there saying that it's because it's because the polarity in the relationships have disappeared. People have forgotten about how to build that polarity and keep relationships going. So because of that, there is this kind of disbalance between the masculine energy and the feminine energy in individuals as well as in relationships. So I think that was misunderstood by a lot of people, and let's just say that people did not take it very nicely. So many people thought that by mentioning feminine energy, I mean women being women acting like they are the weaker sex, like they have to accommodate more with men, like the way they used to in the olden days, because back then men used to be the providers. But since nowadays women also have started working and they are earning for themselves, women are more empowered in that sense. So here's the thing: in this video I'm going to address all those wrong ideas that people have on feminine energy. And I think it is mainly because people see the word feminine energy from the societal point of view, and since this is relatively a new term and most of the people have not heard about it and they don't know about it, so there lies the confusion. So is feminine energy all about being the weaker sex? Absolutely not. No. Okay, when I preach the word feminine energy, I mean the inherent strength that all we women have inside of us, that we have forgotten over generations, over centuries. And because of that, society could dominate us. Society could tell us that, hey, look, you are not as important as men, you are the weaker sex, you cannot do a lot of things that men can do. But that happened because women forgot about their strength in the first place. Okay, and to counteract that, after being treated for centuries as the weaker sex, women have had enough, of course. So then they decided that no, we have to prove that we are better than the men. So in order to prove that, they started taking more of the masculine responsibilities, the responsibilities that generally the men used to take. For example, providing for a family, providing for herself, protecting herself. All these things generally men used to do, but now the women started taking on this role. And because of that, women from being termed as or believing themselves as the weaker sex, which I call unhealed feminine energy. Okay, because when you don't know your own power, you give your power to somebody else, and when you give away your power, that is when you subconsciously start playing the role of the victim, the wounded. Okay, so that is the wounded feminine energy, the unhealed feminine energy. So women jumped from the unhealed feminine energy directly to the masculine energy. So it was like jumping from one pole to the other. Okay, but feminine, healthy feminine energy, the healed feminine energy is somewhere in the middle. Because you see, women were not meant to take the role of the man in the first place. That was what the society made them feel. Women are designed for a totally different purpose. So, when I'm talking about feminine energy, I mean the healed feminine energy. I'm talking about that part which knows its power, which knows its strength. I'm not talking about women having to stay in unhappy relationships or accommodating. No. Again, that is unhealed feminine energy. Once you are healed in your feminine energy, you will have the strength to leave a relationship that is not serving you, because you will be knowing your own worth. I hope that this made sense, because there is this huge misunderstanding, misconception out there, because what society means as feminine is submissive, is the weaker sex. But when I am using the term feminine energy, it means something that is totally different from the society's idea, society's meaning of the feminine. So, yeah, that's it for today. See you in my next video.